Hey guys, how you doing? This is Henry Jose, co-founder and CEO of NMSSinc.com and NMSStraining.com. Welcome to this blog site here, just a little blog to share some tips and training for you guys. All right, on this blog, I'm just going to talk about 4 tips to making money online, right? I mean, this is just some of the most basic things that you need to make sure that you have in your do. I'm already assuming that maybe you already have a business online. All right, and maybe you're still not making money on it. So I want to give you some little checklist to see if you're doing these things or you have these things in place so that you can make money online. All right, so let's start out here with, first of all, and this is always my number one thing, is your why. Do you know why you're trying to make money online? Do you have a big enough reason why you should get out of your comfort zone, why you should take the time to learn how to make money online, and why you should work outside of your current schedule and invest time and maybe money to building your business online? And you want to make sure that not only do you have a why, which is what I would call a dream, but you want to turn that dream into a goal. A goal is a dream with a deadline. A dream without a deadline becomes a fantasy and ultimately fades. All right? So you want to make sure that it's big enough so that you're going to commit to building your business. Number 2, consistency. Not only consistency, but consistency in the right places. Consistency in the money-making activities. Okay? So I want to make sure, first of all, do you understand what are the what your daily action plan should be, and what are the money-making activities in your business? A lot of this also can apply to offline or online marketing, but I'm going to focus on the online stuff right now. So the first thing that you ought to be doing, and here's a breakdown of what you need to be consistent with on a daily basis. 4 things. Number 1, you should be consistently generating leads and building a list. Okay? Without a list, you need a big list. You need to have thousands of people in your database to really create a pretty decent income in your online business. Okay, so that means you need to understand lead generation, which also comes into driving traffic to your website. That's really, I'm going to discuss that a little bit later. Number 2, are you getting enough people in front of your sales presentation or sales page? Well, it kind of comes in hand. Now, generating leads. Oh, let me go back a little bit. Generating leads. First of all, do you have a capture page and and an autoresponder? You should have a capture page and an autoresponder. Now, depending on what kind of business that you're building, if you're in the type of business where you're recruiting other affiliates, then you want to make sure that you have an attraction marketing type capture page. I'm not going to try and explain that too much, but the bottom line, you should be giving away or promoting something that helps other marketers build their business and capture their information. Why would you want that if they're already building another business? Because they're really some of the best prospects in your business. You just need to get them on your list, all right? So that you can allow yourself to build relationship and connect with some of these marketers. And why would that be important? Because we know that more than 90% of the people in marketing, online marketing, aren't making money. And if you're able to provide value to them, they'll want to work with you, ultimately purchase something from you. So make sure that you have that, and then of course you want to make sure that you have a capture page before you take them to your sales presentation. All right? Getting enough people in front of your sales presentation, sales page, or your product or your opportunity. Well, that goes hand in hand also, because you may be generating leads, not necessarily promoting your business, but once they're in your database, how are you promoting your business to them? Which means you should be sending an email on a daily basis, ideally at least 3 to 4 times a week. Really ideally is at least once a day. Okay. Now, what kind of emails do you want to send them? Well, this is going to go into number 3. You should be building relationship and credibility with your database through email marketing. Email marketing is still one of the most powerful ways of building your business, but you have to be consistent with it. Okay. You should be sending an email, not just always promoting your opportunity, your product, and that's all they get. You should be sharing tips, giving them motivation and inspiration. You're giving them, if you're in a health and fitness tips, then you should be providing them with some tips that will get them thinking about that. the more you get them thinking about it, the more the opportunity to be able to share your product or your service, your opportunity with them. You'll be able to promote every day. You can actually passively, now this is not in your face aggressive marketing or sales pitch, but you can be passively selling to them by having two things on your signature. Outside of your name, contact, email, you should have at least two PSs on your signature. Number one, a PS about your product and what it does and what it can do for them. Okay, an example. Again, if you're into health and fitness and your wellness, or you have a weight management product, say, hey, if you've ever thought about, if you've ever thought or know anybody that's looking to lose weight, take a look at this. And then you have a link to your capture page for your product. Okay, and yeah, even though they're in your database already, you should have one going into a capture page for your product, because then you should have a series of email now promoting and enhancing knowledge about that product. On the opportunity, you should have a PS say, hey, if you currently aren't working a primary opportunity that is allowing you to earn an extra $50 or $200 a day in the next 30 to 90 days, then you should take a look at this. Then there should be a link about your business opportunity capture page, because then at that point they should be, unless they're already in your business opportunity list, right? So you should have capture pages, autoresponder, and you're driving traffic to your capture page and getting them in front, and then you're emailing to them to build your credibility and your relationship. Why is that really important? Because do you want them to follow you and be part of your business because of you, or do you want them to get excited about just only about the product, the opportunity, and the company that you promote? Right? So if you and I know that not everybody and very few companies nowadays can really claim that they'll be there for the long haul. Okay? There's probably only a handful of companies that I know that will be around, and yeah, they may be promoting, oh yeah, you get this residual. Well, there's not going to be residual income if, number one, you never build a big business, and number two, if the company folds, right? So residual income will really happen based on your ability to take the time to learn leadership and knowledge to get people to follow you, and not just the company, the product, or opportunity. Okay? A lot of marketers don't really understand that, especially network marketers. They get so focused into, oh, we've got the best compensation plan, we've got the best product, we've got the best company, we've got the best this. Well, then they'll just follow the company or the product and not you. And guess what? If something happens, you decide to quit, something happens, or you butt heads with a company, or the company folds, guess what you have to do? Start over. Do you really want to do that? No. Why do you think there's leaders out there that seems like they can take whatever opportunity and they might go, they might build multiple streams of multiple companies, and they always make thousands, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in a very short period of time. So they took the time to build their database and build a relationship and credibility with that database. Okay? You want to make sure that you're learning how to do it. It doesn't happen overnight, but you got to do it consistently, and it will happen in a very short period of time. I mean, 60, 90 days, you're going to have enough people following you and wanting to know what you're doing and buying from you. Okay? Number 4, closing and making a sale. It all relates together. Okay, you guys? I mean, if you have a big database and you have an autoresponder and you're connecting with them and you're emailing them, and then you're building relationship and credibility, they will also be closing. Now, how can you help increase your closing? Well, once in a while, instead of just pitching your product, we've got the best compensation plan, best this, best that, talk about it. Okay, not every day, but every day you're passively marketing on your signature, but talking about it in terms of like testimonies or things like that. What's it done for you? How's it improved your life? Have you made money with it? How much money have you made? What did you do to do that? And things like that, then they'll get attracted to wanting to know more about your opportunity. But you're doing that. You can do closing by phone. You can do that by email. You can do that to connecting through Facebook. And you should be watching, if you have an email responder, learn how you can track who's really looking at your emails, okay? Because just about every autoresponders out there should have a way of what they call open ratio. So you can tell based on how many emails that you send, how many of the emails are actually being opened. Okay? So that's really important. Now, that's just a sub four breakdown of number 2. Number 3, which really kind of helps you with number 2, is learning how to drive enough traffic to your website. Okay? There's a link below here. If there's on this website, there's a lot of information on how you can learn how to drive traffic. But here's really the bottom line. You only need to learn 1 or 2 strategies and get really good at it. Okay? Don't make the mistake like most people make where they try one strategy for a few days and they stop. Look, and make sure that you're actually taking the time to understand and study. Remember, you're trying to build an incredible business. It's not going to happen without really building knowledge, and it's not that hard. So many people are so impatient. Some of you might be ready to turn this off because you're so... The question is, okay, if you're not driving thousands of people to your website today, then you need to find a way and learn how to do it. All right? Look, there's a link here below where, and some of the things that we provide in training in our backend, we'll show you how, certain traffic, you can take advantage of certain traffic where you can get 20,000 visitors in one day, and it'll cost you less than about $20, and get 60 to 100 leads in a day, and actually even potentially make a sale. All right? So learn how to drive traffic, but take the time to learn, apply, fix. Focus on that 1 or 2 and really get good at it. All of them work done right. None of them will work if not done right and not consistently applied. All right? Now, the other thing is that you want to learn paid marketing. Paid marketing, don't be afraid to invest in marketing. So many people that it just really takes me off. And I'm going to ask you this, and I want you to ask yourself, how many opportunities have you joined and how much money have you spent on joining another opportunity versus how much money have you spent so far learning how to drive traffic or paying for visitors? And how consistent have you done that? Some of you might have tried buying traffic and you did it one time, you didn't make a sale, and you quit. And you probably didn't send an email, you probably didn't take the time to connect with anybody that was on there. And so don't blame it on the strategy, blame it on yourself. Okay? But how consistent have you done the work that really takes to close it? Guess what? It's all a lot about consistency. So there's not one thing that you can do just once and think it's going to be a miracle and everything's going to fall into place. There are some things where, you might be able to make a sale and maybe not. But the bottom line is, did you generate leads? Okay? Once you have the leads, now you can drive your own traffic to your own list. So the biggest thing that you ought to be focusing on is building that list in a big, big way. Okay? Lastly, you may not be making, one tip to make money online is learning the power of creating multiple streams of income. Now, this is not what I'm not talking about joining a whole bunch of businesses and saying, oh, well, this is a different business from that and this is a different business from that. There is a strategy to generating additional stream of income while building a primary business. You should have one primary business. All the other things that you do that can generate some additional cash flow will help you build your list. Now, a lot of marketers, especially network marketers that go against multiple streams of income, they make a mistake by keeping their people from understanding the power of creating multiple streams of income. And the way you really do that, for an example, is that you can generate traffic, attracting them to products and services or things that may not necessarily be focused on your business right now, but you're getting them on your database. Now, let's put it this way. If you're in a business where you know that you can make big money by recruiting other people that will go sell and recruit others, okay? Basically a network marketing type strategy, even affiliate online, then you want to find a way to get other home-based business entrepreneurs onto your database. It's not going to happen just promoting your business opportunity to them, okay? You'll get 20 more people into your database to one of yours if you offer them tips training or even sell them a low-cost product such as a training or a tool that they can use to help them build their business. But that will do two things. Number one, they will end up in your database. Number two, you can make money off of them, even if they're not interested in your current business, but now they're in your database. That's when we say make money on the people that say no to your business, and take that money and fund more marketing. Okay? What if you can take, just because from selling products or tools to other marketers, and it increases your cash flow by a few $100s a month or a few $100s a week that you can spend towards marketing. So now you have thousands of people looking at your business opportunity that you can now connect and close and talk to about. Then would that make you a better recruiter and business builder in your business? Yeah. But what if you keep that secret from your downline, from your team, and your team struggles to get people into your business? They're not making any money. They're not getting any leads. They're not getting people to buy in, and it's costing them money. What will happen to your business? Not grow as much. If anything, you're constantly replacing people in your business. If you don't understand that, and if you don't teach that, guys, with the internet, they will find out about it and leave you behind. Either quit your business because you don't promote it and discourage them from it, or you can promote it and encourage them. And knowing that as a leader, you understand that concept, you're in the 21st century building a business, okay, then you have more credibility and they want to stick with you. Especially, you show them by example that you're using that strategy that help you build your business, which will also help them build their business. Okay? Hopefully that helps you guys. Now, here's the thing. If you don't have a local, first of all, if you want to learn how to drive traffic, there's a link on this blog to one of the best training I ever got that helped me improve my traffic generation overnight. Okay, I mean, it multiplied my effectiveness of traffic generation overnight just because of some of the tips. So click on the link there, and you'll learn about a traffic training that, I mean, it cost $10, and immediately within 24 hours, I made that back and more. All right, and then also one of the things that I do is I take that traffic generation and apply it along with my limitless lead system, which perpetuates the leads to where now you'll actually have other people generating leads for you. Okay? And within days, within a couple of weeks, you'll get to a point, if you apply it right and consistently, you'll start getting leads on automatic basis. They're qualified, they're home business owners, and they're going right into your database, looking at your business presentations, looking at your links, and you'll have access to them now because they're part of your database. All right? So take advantage of that, and then make sure that you click on the link below or on the side here talking about our program. Or, you know, if you don't have a low-cost program, we've got a $15 system that you can offer out there, make money on, generate leads for your primary business. You use it to build and manage your business, and you can generate additional stream of income. It's a low-cost way to get people into your database and also train your people, because now you don't have to know all this. You just need to get them into the system. They'll learn all these kind of strategies within the system. So take advantage of it. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.